In a letter dated 6 December 2024, Law Council denied Martha Karua a practicing certificate ahead of the return of Dr. Besigye and Haja Bedlutale to the General Court Martial tomorrow 10th December. The Law Council accused Karua of having taken a stand in a matter deemed controversial and that the intention to accord her powers of attorney was not professional but to drive a political agenda. Later, signed by Margaret Nabakoza, the secretary to Law Council, states that the council has not accorded any foreign practitioner a certificate of practice in any criminal matter and that she is a potential witness. Other reasons given by the Law Council include that Karua does not bring any special skill or knowledge to the contingent of over 30 lawyers, stating that her conduct was questionable when she appeared in the court-martial fully robed, suggesting that she had a valid certificate. On her return to Uganda, Martha Karua has responded by asking the Law Council to let Dr. Besigye exercise his right to choose lawyers. Karua castigated the Law Council for basing on unfounded allegations to deny her a certificate of practice in Uganda, which undermines the East African community.
With respect, it is for Dr. Besigye and not the Law Council to determine and choose an advocate or advocates of choice. It is his constitutional right, while your role is to use your discretion under the Advocates Act of Uganda judiciously.
It's a critical element of the right to fair hearing if you deny Dr. Besigye the right to choose lawyers of his choice, more so the leadership of that particular team.
The Law Council also accused Karua of storming the office of the Chief Justice, which they say was below the bar for a lawyer seeking a practicing certificate. Karua responded questioning whether she does not have a right to represent a client, threatening to take action against the Law Council.
Unfounded allegation by yourselves, which constitutes an attack on my character and integrity and undermines the spirit of the East African Treaty. And we shall definitely be taking further action.
In her address to the media, Karua was fronted by the Lord Mayor, Arias Lukwago, and another lawyer from Angola who protested the trial of Besigye in a military court.
Also our protest to this, I would say this very, this savage act of abducting a civilian and bring him to a military court as an act of intimidation.
Besigye returns to the court-martial on Tuesday to receive a ruling on the protest against being tried in the court-martial. Last week, the matter was adjourned to accord lead counsel Martha Karua time to acquire a certificate of practice.
Now, reporter Shamim now, of course, has been following this story and now comes to us live. Shamim, what are your expectations ahead of tomorrow's court appearance, Shamim?
Expectations from the General Court Martial tomorrow include receiving a ruling by the General Court Martial on the protest lodged by Dr. Besigye and Haja Bedlutale on being tried before a military court, yet the two are civilians. Now, whether this ruling will be received or not is remaining such a big question, because we know now that Martha Karua, who is a lead counsel in this matter, has been denied a certificate of practice in Uganda by the Law Council. This presents such a challenge because now it's a choice of Dr. Besigye to choose whether Martha continues with the powers of attorney to represent him or not, or even withdraws powers of attorney from all the counsels that he has chosen. This can only be determined tomorrow, and whether actually the ruling will be received.